just looking for an album to play.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's late. Had a long day. Had a long day. I can't lie though. I can't wait for this thing to start popping. Hey, Faith, what's going on? Say hi if you hear me. Send me a wave. Say hello. Say hi. I can't wait for this topic to go down. A lot of y'all gonna be mad. Right on time. See, listen. We have a bad reputation of not being on time. And, you know, I'm proving that right now, okay? I appreciate you. Jay, what up? Jay, what up, man? I could always count on you, my brother. Word up. Nigga got some Jodeci playing in the background. Don't be fooled, though. It ain't nothing sweet. It ain't nothing sweet. It's not like, it ain't nothing sweet. It's more like Mary and KC, if you feel where I'm coming from. It's hostile and volatile out here today. It's about to go down for real, though. But I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. No hablo español, although I may look like it. Vamos, what is that? What is the of the day? Hurry up with the topic of the day. I'm assuming. Vamos, or tell us what's the topic of the day, or hurry up with the topic of the day. What we talking about today? Shit, man, I don't know. Is that it, Sherry? Cherry, I'm sorry. Let me know, though. Did I get it? Am I close? Let me know. Callie, what's good? I'm glad you're here. Let's get right into this thing. Let me know if y'all can hear the music, too. Try and set the mood. I wish I had some lemon water. All of y'all that showed up last time, yeah, I remember my lemon water. I'm gonna start selling that joint. Y'all stay tuned. I was, see? So check me out. Hey, Lenny. How's Brooklyn, man? I miss you. How's Brooklyn? Listen. Y'all all showing up. If y'all never heard it before, look at this. If y'all never heard me say it before, let me tell you right now, I love you. I love you. Not love like that, but like love you. Like if something was to happen to you, I'd feel a way. Anyway, let's get into it. Biggs, Wagwan, let's get right into it. Yo, today we talking about trust. Let me turn this down a little bit. Today we talking about trust, okay? But a little bit different from the norm, though. We're not talking about sneaking through somebody's phone and this, that, and the third. You know, we talking about infidelity. We're talking about infidelity. Deeper than that, though, because I feel like most people. And let me know if I'm wrong. Feel free to chime in. I feel like most people can deal with their lover cheating on them. Oh, he cheated on me, but I love him. You know what I'm saying? We got kids and we got history and I love him. Okay. Or, yo, you know, we was on a break and she got with dude at her job, and I can't be mad at her because I was in the clubs too. Whatever. So we're not talking about that. I think it's a negative. So we're not talking about that. We talking about cheating on somebody, or even breaking up with somebody for a minute and having a baby with somebody else. I was having a conversation, and that happened to somebody. They was in a relationship. They had just got with somebody. And like 2 months in, well, I'm lying, maybe like 4 months into it, she got pregnant but he got somebody else pregnant too. You see how my voice changed? I try to give you the drama behind it. So she was with a break baby. That's perfect. If you don't copyright that, I'm taking that. Or we could build on that. Like we could have a brand like hashtag break babies. Like niggas that's born because somebody cheated, like them, like 80s babies. These niggas is called break babies. Daddy cheated on mama and I was born. Like I'm the babysitter's son type of shit. Anyway, let me get back to it. So shorty got with a nigga and like 4 months into it, it's rough, ain't it? 4 months into it, she got pregnant. Like a week after that, he got another shorty pregnant. So my thing is, if y'all married or in a serious relationship or whatever, and that happens, can you forgive him? Like, can you be like, yo, listen, people slip up, condoms slip off, never to me. But things happen. The condom broke. Because, you know, people cheat. Not saying it's okay, but these are the facts of life, right? People cheat. But Duke cheated and got somebody pregnant. What's the relationship like? What is it like after that? Can you ladies, niggas is laughing. Shit serious. People living this shit. This shit over, Biggs. So you're not expecting your shorty. Keisha said, get the fuck out of here. You not expecting your shorty to take you back. So Keisha, let me ask you something. You and him break up. It's a mutual breakup. Y'all still in contact with each other because you love him. Y'all been together for these many years and he love you, but y'all broke up. Can you say, listen, the nigga had sex with somebody at the club and the one night stand turned into, you know, a bid, 18 years. You can't forgive that? Keisha, you can't forgive that? Biggs, it's over? Like, you're saying what? You had a relationship with her. You went out with these niggas from the clocks, because you know how y'all niggas do it, and it went down. Niggas went to Rose Garden or wherever, and you met somebody who looked like Gabrielle Union. But she was a hot mess like Shanae, and she was with it. And it goes down, and she gets pregnant. What's the next step? So, Jazz, what you saying? Yeah, you can forgive his ass. What? Forgive his joke ass and leave him alone? Okay, I got a question. What Cherry saying? Wait, cheated or was it due? Okay. Let's say it was a mutual breakup. Let's say it was a mutual breakup. Can you forgive him? But deeper than that, let's not even let him off the hook. Let's say he cheated. Let's say he cheated and got somebody pregnant. Is it over? And what makes it over? Is him cheating the final straw, or is that he got a kid on the way that's the final straw? What is it? Rich, what's good, Rich? Is he forgiving me if I come home with a big belly? All right, that's a good question. That's a good question. So that was my next question. Fellas, if she step out, right? She went to wherever the fuck women go. Cause I don't ask no questions cause I'm too brittle for that shit. I'm too sensitive for that, all that, hey, me and the girls shit. You ain't got no goddamn girls. They could come to the crib. They sit the fuck down in front of the couch with me there. Y'all could talk and drink. I'll buy the wine. Y'all sit your asses down. Anyway, it ain't about me. It ain't about me. It's about us. Okay? My nose itching. Don't pay me no mind. I got some long nose hairs. Anyhow, though, let's say that you as the female stepped out and got pregnant, right? Is it automatically over? Why do women feel like yo, niggas don't never forgive a woman if they cheat, but men supposed to be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? What you said, Faith? Why get back together? Sorry, that's the problem. Mutual means done. Okay, I could dig that. That makes sense. Cherry says she can forgive. Doesn't mean I have to be with him. Okay. Okay. So I'm over the pain of you, right? But I can't really rock with you no more. I can't look you in the face. Okay, I could dig that. If he cheated, there's no way, Keisha. Too many diseases. He was being reckless. Okay, okay. Okay, I could dig that. Look what's on the way. Bop. Get your lemon water. Okay? Get your lemon water. Niggas ain't playing. Sipping with the pinky up and the whole shit. All right, Jazz said what? I don't know. I guess it depends on who it was. I've been through this. But I ended up leaving him. Okay. He lied about the shit and kept lying. But I couldn't trust him after that. Shit was over. Okay. And that shit must have been painful, and I could dig it. But let's say, all right, so what Faith said, if it was me pregnant, I honestly wouldn't expect us to get back together. But why not, though? I mean, would you get with him? This nigga Big said the vodka. Would you, ladies, all the ladies that's on here right now, would you forgive the dude if he cheated? One, right? Would you forgive him if he cheated? Two, would you forgive him if he cheated and got somebody pregnant? Because again, ladies, I'm asking, and fellas, please, feel free to put your 2 cents in it, because we all about the 2 cents around here. Niggas is broke, okay? We all about the 2 cents. What I'm saying is this. D, we talking about trust, but deeper than that, we talking about having a baby outside the marriage. Marriage, serious relationship, whatever. So, I mean, Faith, I guess what you're saying is if it was a mutual breakup, then there shouldn't be no hard feelings. I could dig it. But that's not reality, though. Reality is like, yo, we said we wasn't going to be together, but you know I still love you, and you probably still love me, too. That's why we still on the phone every night cursing each other out. You know what I'm saying? My wife said no, she tuned in. Listen, I could dig it. Fences, exactly. Exactly, D. Fences. Yo, everybody go see Fences. Real shit. Anyhow. So, again, I guess my question is this. If she cheats, could the man forgive? Women, if you cheat, do you feel like your man will forgive you? All the ladies with men out there, do you feel like the man is going to forgive you or can forgive you? Because, again, niggas is real. Their ego is brittle. And I think men know this, and I think women need to catch on to this. A man's ego is very brittle. You know what I'm saying? We put all this on women like, oh, women are so insecure. And y'all can be insecure. Don't get me wrong. Y'all fucking insecure. Don't get me wrong. But a man's ego is very brittle. So if you were to cheat on him and have a baby, could you be expected to be forgiven? So Alicia, you said you'll be forgiven. That's what's up. I don't know if a lot of dudes is on that. No, dudes is insecure as hell. Faith, I completely agree. Men are seriously insecure. But I think it's more of a fragile ego than an insecurity. I think women are more insecure. That's why they go, oh, do I look fat in this dress? Niggas don't give a fuck if they look fat in no shirt or no pants. Niggas is fat. Like, we quick to take our shirt off and walk around with our belly out. But we can't take the thought of another man knocking the stuffing off that muffin. You feel me? So it's like that. You know what I mean? No, men aren't forgiving like women. But Jazz, why you feel like that, though? Because I agree. But why do you feel like men aren't as forgiving, especially in a situation like this? Let me take y'all back. First of all, let me shout out everybody who showed up, because I love y'all and appreciate y'all for that. Mrs. Smalls, I appreciate you for showing up. Mrs. Bland, I knew you would make it. I knew you would make it. You know what I'm saying? Lala on here too. Okay. Hell to the nah. I could dig it. I could dig it. All right. fat like Jay, maybe fat like Joe. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, though, Big Rich the OG was shaking. Jolene, hey, what's going on? Nadia, what's shaking? Listen, we talking about trust, but deeper than that, deeper than just trust, we talking about having a baby after cheating. Having a baby outside. It's a weak connection, but I know my Wi-Fi is good. So I hope I didn't lose nobody. Did I lose anybody? Somebody say something to me. Okay, cool. You my dude. You already know what it is. So we talking about having a baby outside the marriage or outside the serious relationship. Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union. That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade. T.I. and Shorty, Tiny. Like, it's that kind of situation. And they stayed together. Now, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, they're going to tell you, yo, we was on a break. They wasn't on a fucking break. They wasn't on a break. The both of them too rich. She's fine as fuck. And he's an NBA star. So he could get anybody he want. And Ludacris. Keish and Luda. And Luda. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, what makes it possible to stick around after there's a baby? You know what I'm saying? I think even Chris Brown. Didn't Chris Brown have a baby? But Karuchi left him. Karuchi left him, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's the thing. But anyway, let me circle back to my point. Let's say that the woman does take dude back. Because again, I started off the conversation with, I know a young lady. She got with a guy and it was serious. I guess it was hot from the very beginning. And like 3-4 months in, she got pregnant. But she had to deal with the fact that he got somebody else pregnant around the same time. On some Mandisi type shit. And on some Mandisi type shit. You know what I'm saying? On some Yandy type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm just asking what could change? Like, if you decided to take homie back, what would be different this time? Like, what would he have to do? What's the rules? What's the rules? You know what I mean? Does he have to give you the passcode to everything? Do you need the routing number and the bank account number and the password to the phone and the computer and all that other shit? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, Rich, your shorty says she's not having it. So, if you step out, knock something down and shit like that, she's like, I'm out. Is that what it is? Who said it's all about that money? Who said it's all about that money? Yeah, wildin'. Oh, that's all about that money. I can't take for another. Yeah, listen, and really, I'm not judging. All right, so here goes my situation. I'm in a relationship with a woman who had a child before me. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with that. Because it's not like we got together and 5 years into it, she's like, yo, you need to sit down. I'm like, the fuck I got to sit down for? And she's like, listen, I think you should sit down. I'm like, no, I think you should sit the fuck down. And she was like, yo, I'm pregnant. See, I didn't have to go through that. And I know some people who did. See, the STD test. Y'all took it to another. Y'all took it somewhere else. I don't even want to touch my phone now. It feel nasty. It feel icky. I feel like I should wear gloves. Hold on. Jessica, what's up? How you been? Steph, what you said? It all depends on the kid, on the kind of dude. I met a dude when I was in Wisconsin who legit went on a spiel on how he and his baby mother should get back together and to improve his living situation. She had 2 other kids for 2 different men in the course of the relationship. I couldn't even imagine. If I'm with somebody and she cheat on me twice and get pregnant twice, what kind of man am I? You know what I'm saying? What kind of man am I? Vanessa, hey, what's going on? Listen, I could dig the STD test. I was about to say DNA test, which I'm good for too. Let me take it. Let me take it. Let me pull it back. 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 If I have a kid with her already, and she cheat on me twice, I have 2 kids outside of me, that first kid isn't the question off the top. I don't give a fuck if the kid looked like me, is bald like me, and got a beard like me. I don't give a shit if the kid got on a hoodie like me or whatever. Everything in the question. Everything is in the question. Blood tests, DNA tests, IQ tests, everything. Driver's tests, eye tests, every test out there. Math tests, SAT, the whole shit going down. I don't trust Shorty after that. Right. Jess. Her vagina's in the question. I'm questioning her vagina and, you know, the way she be throwing that thing around. I feel like you throwing your vagina around. But y'all got me off the topic, man. Joe Green was shaking. Many entertainers don't have normal standards. I completely agree. That's a good point. That's a great point. I would murder a rock and kill a stone for wifey. I could dig it. But if she has a baby from another dude, I would be a new fool if I stayed. I could dig that too. I think a lot of men feel like that. I think a lot of men feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the question is if you have the strength to stay with the guy after he stepped out of your relationship and had a baby. If you got the strength to stay with him, what changes after that? Do you feel like you could ever trust him? See, I feel like they throwing dick around. What's the difference? You're right. You're right. But I'm asking you, like, since all of us, I'm making it personal, right? I don't want to make it personal. Since all of us know that there is a double standard, especially as adults, there's a double standard. And there's been a double standard since the very beginning. Even when we was little kids, don't hit girls, but the girls could wail on you and all types of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Since there's a double standard, we know that a woman throwing her box around gets a negative view than a dude who throwing meat around. Everybody knows that. But what's the difference with her cheating and getting pregnant and him cheating and getting somebody pregnant? What's the difference? Is the trust completely gone, Jazz? And yo, I know I'm rubbing my nose a lot. I do not snort drugs. I do not shoot up. I have some very long friggin' nose hairs and it is bothering me. Y'all should have saw me at work, man. Shit is bananas. I gotta get up in that bathroom and get the clipping, man. And will cause a strain in the relationship. I agree. I think the relationship has now taken a turn. Clearly it's taken a turn. Well, not clearly, but it's taken a turn for the worse. Is there any part of this relationship that you could say this shit made us stronger? Because I've heard that. Yo, she cheated or he cheated and the shit made us stronger. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that. You know, you watch these Tyler Perry movies and Why Did I Get Married and all this shit. And, you know, at the end of it, niggas are like, yo, this is the best thing that could have happened. We should cheat on each other more often. That kind of dumb shit. Excuse me while I sip this water. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, let's take it a step further. She has an option to keep the child. Male doesn't. Good point. Good point. Good point. If she kept the baby, does that make her more wrong? Like we're not even talking morally. We talking on a in the house level. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she wrong for keeping the baby? You know what I'm saying? You'd have to have strong faith to forgive and move on. I agree. But let me take it a step further though. So dude cheats. gets a woman pregnant. The woman keeps the baby. Blake, we talking about trust, and we talking about having a baby outside the marriage specifically. If she cheats, or not if she cheats, if dude cheats, has a baby with a woman, the woman decides to have that baby, can't do nothing about it, she's keeping the kid. What's the relationship like now? Ladies, this is for you in particular. What's the relationship like between you and his baby mama? His new baby mother? What's the relationship like? How do y'all get along? Do y'all get along? Do you have anything against her? Like, I heard somebody say she knew I was in a relationship. Didn't he know? He knew too, right? He knew y'all was in a relationship. Again, I'm only speaking off of experience. And I don't mean my own experience, meaning I've walked these shoes. I'm saying I know people who, and I've been in situations. Now, thank God for me, I've never been in this situation. But I know for a fact that people have actually lived this. Again, I know a young lady who had a baby with a dude. I guess she feel like she stole dude from his baby mother. After getting with him, they had an argument, and he went back to the baby mother and got the baby mother pregnant. So now her youngest and the other baby mother youngest is like a month apart. Shit like that. Real reality. Real hip hop shit. No love, just hip hop in this motherfucker. You feel me? There's none. Stay in your lane. I could dig it. Now, but if you love him, right? If you love dude, let's say this. Let's say y'all never had no problems at all. Y'all never had no problems at all. It's just one of these things that happened. And I don't mean he tripped and fell into some box. I mean, you know, the nigga got drunk and he got too drunk, and shorty, you know, his type walked in front of him at the strip club and she offered him something because, you know, he had on some whatevers and he looked like he had money, and she gave him some. And now he got the stripper pregnant. You know what I'm saying? What's the relationship like between you as the woman, as the wife, as the main girlfriend, and his new baby moms? What is it like? Is it too much to bear? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, let's say he had protected sex, but something happened. Just for the sake of argument. Yeah, niggas is reckless, and niggas like, yo, I'm allergic to condoms. And women is like, oh, I'm allergic to raw skin. I don't know. But let's just say for the sake of argument, he put on a condom. The box was fantastic. The condom came off. I don't know. The box was tighter than normal, and it came off. Some of y'all won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But I heard Trump building walls, so maybe some of y'all can holler. Hold on. But yeah, what's the relationship like? What's the relationship like? Not you. Not you. Lala, not you. Jessica, not you. Keisha, not you. I'm just talking out loud, just having some fun, keeping y'all entertained. But the relationship between you and the new baby mother, what is it like? Is it hostile? Is it cordial? Is it business? Let me give you another example. True story. I'm not going to call names, but this is a true story. I can't even say it like that because it's going to, fuck it. I don't speak to them anyway. I used to work with a woman who was with a nigga for like dumb long, 15 years or whatever. And, which is a good while. 15 years is a long time. You know what I'm saying? You lose hair in 15 years. You put on 30 pounds in 15 years. You're going to have 3 kids in 15 years. You get rich, go broke, get rich, go broke, and then kind of meet in the middle in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? You could have a black president for 8 of those years, and then you got to fuck with, Elmo out this motherfucker. So a lot of things could happen in 15 years. So my point is, she got with a dude, was with him for a while. I mean, he cheated back and forth, off and on, repeatedly, but she stuck with him. She loved him. I don't judge nobody for sticking around. I don't judge nobody for sticking around because you have your reasons. You know what I'm saying? You have your reasons. But anyway, what happened was he cheated because he's a chronic cheater, and he got somebody pregnant, right? After he got somebody pregnant, she went through the nigga phone because he's a cheater and she can't trust him. And that's what happens. She went through the nigga phone, found a nigga shorty number, called the number, and of course, you know what I'm saying? Shorty was reckless, like, yeah, that's why, I sucked this dick last night. Now, it wasn't like that, but you get where I'm coming from. And she was like, yo, I'm pregnant. So, of course, the nigga denied it, and he denied it, and he denied it. Finally, he gets a call from Shorty, like, yo, I'm in the hospital. I'm about to have your baby. So he had to come clean eventually. So his main shorty, the chick I used to work with, was like, yo, you need to sign over your rights to your new seed or we can't be together. So she asked the nigga to sign over the rights to his kid because the kid wasn't hers. So that's an example of her not accepting the fact of what happened, but still holding on to the nigga who presented those facts. So what I'm asking you ladies is, do you ask him, you heard me, Faith? She asked the nigga to sign over his rights to his kid who he had on the outside of the marriage. Now, I don't know what happened. Let's assume that he did. Let's assume that he was like, all right, I'll do it for you, boo. Love you. All right? Love you. I'll do it for you. And let's say he did it. Oh, she was dumb, Keish. She was dumber than a motherfucker. But my point is, though, let's say he did it. As his woman, can you respect him now? Like, he gave up who and what he's supposed to protect the most, his kid, right? And he was willing to sign over the rights to that kid, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what it's called. But he gave up his rights to his own kid because Shorty was like, yo, I can't deal with you having another kid outside of us. So again, I say that to say this. That's an example of you not being strong enough to deal with that situation. And I can understand it. I can understand you not being strong enough to deal with it. I don't understand that request. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real shit, Faith. I'm dead ass. That's what she said. You, Lala, for real, no respect. Clearly, completely agree. He lied up until the birth and she still wanted him. Not only does she still want him, she's still with him. I mean, I haven't spoken to them in like 3 years or whatever, but she's still with him from what I heard, from what I know. And I mean, again, you're dealing with a chronic cheater. So if you all right to deal with the 10 times he cheated, what's the difference between him cheating 10 times and on the 11th time getting somebody pregnant? It's better than getting AIDS. Shit. Listen, I'd rather deal with a kid outside of the marriage than deal with AIDS inside the marriage. You dig? No disrespect to niggas who got AIDS. I'm just saying I don't want AIDS. I prefer to have a baby out of wedlock than to have to take 27 fucking pills an hour. No disrespect. I'm not clowning. I'm just talking out loud. You know what I'm saying? Keish, that's right. That's insecurity, man. No respect, lost all. Even if a woman did it, ultimate loss of all my respect. I could dig it. I could dig it. I feel like Shorty trapped him, Joe. Real shit. I feel like that. But then again, when you reckless and you knocking down everything in sight, you know, it's hard to say if somebody trapped you or not, because you slinging. You know what I'm saying? You slinging dick around town. You know what I'm saying? So it's even hard to... Plus, I mean, when you trap somebody, you know, you got to trap for a purpose. I mean, you're either going to trap for money or whatever. I mean, if you trap for love, it's kind of funny. But I guess it's possible. But I don't know if Shorty trapped him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really worth nothing from the way I understand it. You know what I mean? But I guess when a woman loves, it don't matter. It don't matter what happens to him, what he look like, what he smell like, what he do, what he don't do. When she love him, she love him. Just like I guess when a woman is over somebody, they over somebody. You know what I'm saying? But back to my question though, what changes? Like some of y'all are saying, yo, I could never take him back. Yeah, but I know that some of you guys will take him back if he cheated and didn't get nobody pregnant. And for the women, for the men, I know a lot of men like, yo, if she cheated, we could probably still work some shit out. I love her. You know what I'm saying? The best sex I ever had, and she could hook up a grilled cheese sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And she paid a car note. You know what I mean? She give me half on the mortgage, and she could hook up a grilled cheese sandwich. So I might take her back because I love her. But I know that y'all wouldn't be so willing to deal with it if she had a seed. If she went out there and had a seed, and don't let it be like a pretty light-skinned nigga with like green eyes or some shit. Y'all niggas would lose your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking though. I don't have green eyes. I'm just talking out loud. You know what I'm saying? With the beard and the whole shit. I'm just talking out loud though. You can trap for love status. You right, yeah. You right, Joe. Good point. You can trap for a plethora of reasons. So you absolutely right. But I don't know if she trapped him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for you to trap a dude that don't got nothing going on for himself, you know, maybe you just always loved him and always wanted him. But my thing is, why hold on to somebody regardless of them cheating 30 times a year, but the minute they have a baby, you got to pull rank. You got to pull... I mean, that shit to me is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. See, I look at it like this, and I don't want to even sound like a sucker, but I look at it like this. If my woman cheats on me, I'm going to be crushed. I'll probably be mad or sad or whatever the fuck. And I can't speak on if I'll take her back or not. I can't speak on that. What I can speak on is the next level, like now she had a kid with a nigga. I don't know if I could forgive that. And I don't know if it's the male ego or what. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like, let's say she have a kid and she live with me. Like we going to Lamar's together. I'm running out and getting this cheating motherfucker ice cream and pickles, and dude chilling. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like it's my job now to, like, you gave me the life sentence and I didn't even do nothing. Now I got to deal with your shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to rub your swollen, cheating ass feet. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tasha? I don't want to rub your cheating ass feet. I don't want to rub your cheating ass swollen belly button. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go get you no ice for your cheating mouth and your cheating teeth. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Why should I have to deal with you cheating? You know what I'm saying? People will go through what they allow in. That's right. And Jessica, I think you nailed it. I think people will go through whatever they go through as long as they allow that shit. I mean, again, a nigga cheat on you 12 times a year. Once a month he cheating on you. and you all right with it as long as he come home, stupid ass. But the minute a bitch call you, talk about, hey, you know, I'm pregnant for, you know, let's make up a name, Luigi. I'm pregnant for Luigi. All of a sudden, all bets are off. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like my lady now cheats on me and gets pregnant, and she still live with me because I love her and all this other shit. I have to now take care of this situation. I got to rub her cheating feet and give her ice for her cheating mouth and get her ice cream and pickles and all that pregnant shit that cheating pregnant women be eating. And I didn't do nothing. Meanwhile, this nigga, the nigga who knocked her up, he don't even call. He leave me to do the whole shit. Then what? Tax time come around when this little motherfucker 5 years old. We got to split it because it ain't my seed? I ain't going for that shit, man. Nah. See? And that's the thing. I think Alicia got the shit right, too. Like, and I'll be the dad. That's the whole shit. Like, because I'm raising this kid that ain't mine, I'm responsible for this kid. So now I'm like, you know what? I can't get over it. Every time I close my eyes, I see the nigga knocking the stuffing off of that. I'm leaving you. Then she take me to court and I'm paying for a kid that don't even belong to me. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it, but I know some people who can. You know what I'm saying? I know some people who can. Kim, I'm telling you, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. See? And just the person that I am personally, if I'm raising a kid, just me personally, and I think a lot of the dudes on this page can attest to this, I would hope. And I think a lot of the girls or the women who know me personally know that if I'm raising this kid, the kid is mine. And there's already an attachment. You know what I'm saying? Even if the kid hairline is perfect and he dark skinned and, you know, and he's short and he don't look nothing like me, I'm going to still raise a kid like he's mine because I love him. I've been raising him. But I think you got to be strong to do that. I think, and I don't think it makes you weak if you don't do it, but I think it makes you strong if you do it. See? In New York, that DNA test doesn't matter. Once you married and she have a seed, whether it's your seed or not, you taking care of that baby. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of that baby, yo. I'm just wondering if, you know what, though? I'm wondering if when it's tax time, do I still get a cut of that? Maybe I should send her out to go get pregnant. Nah, let me not even do that. That's all about the money. That never works. That never works. That never works. That never works. Don't hold me to that. 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 Joe, you got a good point though. They should have just been Luigi's sister wives. You see, Steph, we on the same page. We on the same page. Again, let me rewind it. Let me pull it back for you. Let me pull it back. I know a dude who got 4 baby mothers. Pull the shit closer so you can see the seriousness in my shit. I know a nigga who got 4 baby mothers, 5 kids, right? The nigga got like a 22-year-old. I think he's my age. I think the nigga had a baby when he was like 11. He got a 22-year-old, and then I think he got like a 6-year-old or some shit. So he's like fucking Bill Cosby. The nigga got Sandra, who's in college, all the way down to Rudy in this bitch. Like mad niggas. He takes care of mad niggas. And when I say takes care of, I mean to say he knows their first and last name and he sees them on holidays. He doesn't have enough money to take care of so many kids working at wherever the fuck he works at. There's not enough money out there to take care of so many fucking kids unless you got your name on some shit. Okay? But again, he got 4 baby mothers, and them 4 bitches is cool as fuck. He got a team. Now, I'm not hating on a nigga, so I might sound like, oh, he can't take care of his kids. I'm not even saying it like that. because the nigga's not on child support for none of them. All of them bitches is cool with each other. And I feel like they should all probably move into the same crib. Save the rent money. 4 different homes. All that shit. Nah. Get the 4 of them. Pull them in. Have a sit down. Like an adult. Hey. You guys get along. I clearly get along with y'all. You know what I'm saying? All these kids are brother and sister. Let's save this bread. Let's move into a spot. Y'all go work. And I'll find another sister wife for y'all. To get some more of this fucking taxpayers' money to take care of us out this motherfucker. You know? Get some more of that Section 8 shit. And I'm not clowning Section 8. I'm not clowning. I'm just talking out loud. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be fucking so much if you don't work a steady job and can't take care of these niggas. But again, I digress. Let me go back. Get them 4 chicks into the same crib. Have a sit down. They all get along anyway. And it's not even like you need to fuck all 4 of them. Your wife or your girlfriend is your main thing. And the other 3 are there to help. They got a man in the house. They got a house load of kids. And they got 3 best friends in that motherfucker. How can you lose? How can you lose? But let me get back to my point, though. All I'm saying is, what happens after the child is born? Fellas, when she has that kid, what is your relationship like with the nigga who got your wife pregnant? Let's say they don't even want to be together. They was like, yo, the shit happened and it's over. I'm going to take care of my responsibility. She don't believe in abortion. And he's like, yo, I'm a stand-up guy. Do you show him shade? You don't want to fuck with him? Nah, my nigga. Joe, not at all. I'm talking out loud. I'm on some shit like this. If we're not going to be responsible, right? Then we got to deal with what comes along with it, right? And on top of that, though, love gotta mean more than you violated me and I'm out of here. Like our parents, maybe not my motherfucking parents, but parents prior to me, they'd be together for 50 years, 60 years. And I know one of them niggas cheated. If y'all tuned into the last show, I told y'all my grandmother and grandfather, I didn't know they was together. I knew that they were my grandparents because my mother told me so. So I was just calling them grandma and papa. I didn't know niggas was together. I only saw them once a day in the kitchen, breakfast. She would call them downstairs and tell them breakfast was ready. Other than that, they didn't even fucking speak. They slept in separate rooms. He slept down the hall. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody, see, Jessica said, love, where's the love when you was cheating? And then Joe said, but you have to know what cheating is. And then it was followed up by Alicia who said, yep, and only at the funeral is when you meet the outside children. Real shit. See? And so let's say I'm a guy I got 4 baby mothers. Hey, Kelly, I got 4 baby mothers. Let's say for the sake of argument that each of them only have 1 child for me. Yo, Lasha, you know it's real shit though. Papa was all the way down the hall. Grandma was on the other side of the hall. And they only bucked up into each other in the kitchen. Niggas didn't even speak. I didn't know they were together. Anyway, that's family business. Let me pull out of that real quick. Because I'm going to get caught up. Let me sip on my wannabe Sprite. Jessica said, cheating can be emotional or physical. Sometimes both. Good point. I forgot my point. Y'all threw me off. But I guess going to what... Okay, let's touch on that, though. cheating can be emotional or physical. I agree. Which one is worse? Is the physical cheating worse, or is the emotional cheating worse? Like, would you be more upset if you found out your man was on the phone with a different woman 3 hours a day, but never touched her? They never had no physical contact, but they was on the phone for 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. Would that burn you more than to know, yo, he out there and he's having sex with this one chick. He don't even like the bitch. He don't even call her. I went through the call log. I called for the phone records, and I didn't see this bitch name at all. He shoots her a text. She shoot the text back, and then he goes and knocks it down, and he comes home. Which one is worse? Emotional is worse? Tell me why. Okay, I see the ladies saying emotional is way worse. So, Vanessa, Alicia, Keisha, Jessica, if I'm your man, right, and I knock something down, let me explain it a different way. I'm having sex with someone. We don't even exchange work. We don't even exchange money. We don't exchange no words other than hello, how are you? Is your man here? Other than that, I'm just having sex with her. That won't bother you as bad as me never seeing her, but I'm on the phone with her 3 hours a day. Somebody talk to me. Somebody say something to me. 21 hours a week is a part-time relationship. You goddamn right, ain't it? Now, let me ask y'all something again. Ladies, chime into this. So, Joe, you saying emotional cheating and physical cheating is the same thing. You got to explain that to me, my brother. Not that I don't understand you, but I don't think the majority of this audience is either going to ride with that or understand it. And I mean, knowing the kind of guy you are, I don't even think you care if it rides or not, but you know. So the emotional, you vested in it. I could dig it. So the physical don't matter, or is it that it don't matter as much? Okay. Kerry, I have one for you. Let's say you walked into the house. And you saw your guy knocking something down in your bed. That's the first time they ever met. They don't have no emotional connection. And the only physical contact they had was that day. Would that image stay in your mind longer than you finding the phone records and seeing this nigga on the phone with shorty 21 hours a week? Which one would hurt more? And I mean, ladies, let's not pretend. Let's not do this, okay? Some of you, and I don't know personally, and I'm not saying how you are with your box. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, we as adults know that women have cheated as well. Maybe not as much, maybe not with anybody, but women have cheated as well, right? So I guess what I'm asking is, no image that bad. I could dig it, but again, which is worse? Now, my man Joe said they both the same. The physical and the emotional is equally the same. Okay, so let me just pull it back. Let me bring it back into what I was originally started off the conversation with. You in a relationship with somebody, they cheat, they have a baby outside of your relationship. Is that relationship over? Be honest. Is that relationship over? Do you automatically lose love and respect for somebody because they cheated? Because if that's the case, 50% of the people we know and we see on a day-to-day basis has either cheated on somebody or is being cheated on. And we know that. 50%. 50% of the people that we know today at this moment have been cheated on or is cheating on somebody. Do you lose all respect for them just for the cheat? Or is now the circumstances is now what's changing your respect level for them? Carrie Ann said, if he had a kid outside on me, he gotta go. I could dig it. What if he didn't have a kid? And it was just one of them things. He went to the bashment and the shit went down. Shorty was, you know, spinning on a head top and came down on homie meat, and it went down in the unisex bathroom at the 40/40 club. I don't know where the fuck they be at nowadays. Let me know. It's over because the door to so many other problems has just been kicked open. Okay. Speak on those though. Like what kind of problems does him cheating on you bring about? What does that say? Does it say that he's not happy? Definitely, Joe. I'm my brother, I roll with you. I know that. I'm on that. I feel the same way you feel. I'm trying to see why so many of the people who happen to be women who I respect and admire feel differently. You know what I'm saying? See, Jessica, this is what I'm saying. The trust issues. It brings you to the trust. You can't trust him anymore? Does him cheating expose your insecurities? Does it confirm your insecurities? What does it do? What does him cheating on you do? Does it confirm the insecurity? Does it confirm the trust issues? But further than that, though, him having the baby, him having to go see the baby, which means he got to go probably see the mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Faith, do you think you could deal with that? Carrie, can you deal with that? You with a guy and you love him. He has a baby. He has a baby. Now, he got to go check on that baby. Do you go with him because you're insecure? What happens? What happens? What goes on now? Because I know everybody's feelings is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, he violated. Like, how could you cheat on me, first of all? Where did you meet this bitch? And she probably stink. Like, you know how y'all get down. You say shit like that. And then it's, yo, how could you have a baby on me? Do you love her? I mean, I get it. I know. I understand all of that shit. I understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think everybody is keeping it all the way real when they say shit like, oh, this shit is over. This shit is automatically over. And I'm not pointing nobody out on this post at all. You know what I'm saying? But what I am doing is I'm being real about it. We all know somebody who's been cheated on. And out of them 400 motherfuckers that we know, there's at least 1 in 400 who nigga got a baby outside of that marriage. And they stayed. And I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm saying if that relationship works for you, then it should work for you. But at the same time, it's like, how do you get over that though? You know? What happened when it's time to go check on that baby? Do you go with him? Fellas, do you go with her? When she got to go to Marquis' house to go see little Jacquare or whoever the fuck? And do you go? Do you sit in the driveway smoking your Newport mad than a motherfucker until she leave the house? What happens? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you do? If you cheat on a woman, she better be a bad bitch. Nigga, I could dig it. I could dig it. Listen, don't waste your time. Don't waste your good goddamn energy cheating with Precious. You know what I'm saying? I could dig it. But let me say this. And I think women don't know it, and I don't want to expose men, so I'm not going to. I'm going to pull that comment back. Not going to do it. If you want to know the comment, hit me in my inbox. I'll tell you exactly what you need to know for the right price. Got some beard cream in my beard. Keep my shit fresh and soft. Stay your ass at home. True? True? Listen, cheating is one of those things that I think most people are afraid of. Like, nobody wants to be cheated on. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people fear it for the wrong reason. I don't think everybody's been cheated on as to why they fear being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? I think the stories of being cheated on are so devastating, nobody wants to be cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like, falling off of a bridge, it automatically make your stomach hurt and make you dizzy, but I've never fallen off the fucking bridge. But the stories of it and dealing with, you know, seeing people deal with that kind of shit, that shit is devastating. So I could dig it. Alicia said, I agree with that, but men always seem to cheat below standard. Good point. Good point. And that's actually gonna go into my comment that I was going to leave, but I'm not gonna leave it on this post. If you want to know, hit me in my inbox. But see, take a girl's weekend away. We can't have that shit. Girls weekend away. Man, I almost blocked you from my page. You almost got blocked, Jess. I almost blocked you. But because I've known you since like the 3rd or 4th grade, I'm not gonna block you. Okay? But comments like that'll get you blocked around here. Okay? It's a science behind cheating. I agree, Joe. I agree. And I think a lot of women think cheating is a reflection of them most of the time, or a reflection of the inability for a man to be strong. If a man cheats, it's because he's weak and doesn't have any discipline, or it's some sort of reflection of her. Like, she's not doing something right. I can't fuck. I can't cook. I got fat. I bald. I smell. Whatever the fuck. And so that breeds that insecurity. You know, when you cheat on a woman and she's like, oh, you know, he cheated because I'm too this or I'm not enough that, that just reinforces that insecurity. And that's not always the case. That's not always the case, man. That's not true. If you cheat, it better be worth it or lose your family. Okay, shit. Okay. All right. Sorry. I won't cheat. Here it is, since you're asking for it. And I'm going to be this the only, nah, I'm lying. I'm going to give you a gem, and I want y'all to wear it. The reason that men cheat, and I see more grease in my beard, yo. Try to comb the shit out before the show start, you know. Cheating, by definition, is a strategic move to get ahead without the other person knowing. So, exactly, it could be cooking, it could be sex, smell, looks, emotional, but all the shit is the same because it's wrong. Well said. Let me spit it out. Y'all putting pressure on me now. I don't like the pressure. This is what it is. Men cheat strictly because of opportunity. Strictly because of opportunity. It has nothing to do with she's more beautiful than my woman, she got a fatter ass. Those things are little parts of a bigger whole. Men cheat because of opportunity. That's all. Men can see 10 Holly Berries or 10 Gabrielle Unions or whoever the fucks, and he'll get turned down 9 times by them Gabrielle Unions and them whoever the fucks. And he really won't give a fuck. But that fat bitch who brings him the oatmeal in the morning at work and tells the nigga that he smells good, and they're both staying late after work and it's just them in the office, she's getting fucked that night. That's a fact. And I see y'all saying duh and like, oh, like we ain't know. I'm just telling you. Yes, men want to go after something they think is beautiful. Not necessarily more beautiful than their woman, but beautiful, period. A red rose and a pink rose and a yellow rose, it's still a rose. So Niggas want to pick a rose. It don't really matter the color. Niggas just want that rose. So it's really about opportunity. It's not really about, oh, she got a fat ass, or, oh, she talk like a this. That don't matter. When the urge come around and it's you and the bitch at work, the same one that you can't stand any other day, but she says hello, and she tells you that you smell good, and she laughs at all your fucking jokes, and, you know, oh, you want to split this oatmeal or whatever the fuck she's eating for her cholesterol, or all that shit. Oh, you want to split this roast beef sandwich that I made from scratch for us? She gonna get fucked later. The night that y'all supposed to work late on the spreadsheets, or y'all go to the fucking the wherever the bar is. Don't go to the office party with that fat bitch, because it's going down. And that's men cheating. And it may not seem like some weird science, or it may not seem like some math problem. I'm schooling you to some shit. Yes, men want the beautiful so-and-so. And yes, men want and yes, men want the this and the that. But it's about opportunity. Why women cheat? Completely different reasons. Joe, you wildin'. Let me tell you why women cheat. Or should I just save it to the next show? No, it ain't really about wanting to fuck. And I only say fat bitch to sound funny, because, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a big woman. You know what I'm saying? Women are beautiful, period. And I say bitch because that's the way I talk. I don't mean no offense. But what I'm saying is, it's about the opportunity. It's not really, I've been scheming on the big girl at work. That ain't really it. If my woman is bad, why would I scheme on the big girl at work? No, the reason the big girl at work is going to get it is because she happens to be there. That's it, opportunity. Not beauty, not your booty, opportunity. That's just what it is. But let me tell you why, But let me tell you why women cheat. Let me tell you why women cheat. And it's for various reasons. And I'm not saying all men cheat for the same reason, because some niggas cheat because they're being deprived emotionally, physically, whatever. But I'm talking about the majority of niggas. Just like I'm about to tell you about the majority of women. The majority of women are not hoes. There is a good percentage of them motherfuckers, though, that be hoeing. And they've been hoeing for the longest. And they pussy have developed a bad habit of wanting dick. That's why they cheat. So I'm gonna say about 30. So 3 out of 10 women is hoeing from young. Their box has developed a taste and an addiction to penis. And so they're gonna cheat regardless. 60-year-old bitches cheating. That's hoeing, man. That's not because you in need of some shit. No, you're hoeing, boo, and you've been hoeing for the longest. Okay? Dick ain't been around, so you've been searching the ground for that motherfucker. So that's 30% of them. A lot of other women, or I would say most women, they cheat out of emotional distress. And I'm not here on my Steve Harvey, because I'm just talking the talk. I'm just talking the talk. I'm a little bit older. I'm a little bit wiser. A little bit more secure in my shit. I've made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I have shortcomings, but I'm all right. I'm an okay dude. I be knowing some shit. So let me tell you some shit. 30% of the women walking the street, their box has been abused and used for the longest, and they don't know nothing but dick. They prefer penis to oxygen and water. Okay? That's dumb. That's 3 out of 10. Then you got 2 out of 10 who they cheat out of opportunity. Them bitches at work that be scheming on bitches or other niggas. Them bitches wanting to fuck. Or the bitch at the store that every time she see you, She looking you up and down like, you know, like she won't give you something. So that's them two. So there go your 50%. The other 50%, they cheat because they're in emotional distress. Emotional distress. They're not getting what they want or feel like they need. Not really want, because women are spoiled as fuck. Yeah, I said it. Do something about it. Do something. But 5 out of 10 women like homegirl from Baby Boy, exactly. But 5 out of 10 women cheat because they're not getting what they feel they're not getting emotionally. They're being verbally talked to in a certain way, which they ain't with it. They feel trapped and not appreciated. Carrie, I'm keeping it real. Again, 3 out of the 10 is hoeing. 2 out of the 10, you know what I'm saying, do what they do. And then you got the other 5. And those 5 out of the 10, they cheat because they're not getting something. You know what I'm saying? They cheat because they're not getting something. A lot of women don't get into relationships because they want to fuck. They want to fuck around, just like niggas. But when that woman gets into that relationship, more times than none, they're going to be faithful and they're going to ride. But once they feel like they're not getting what they deserve, then they start to look for something else. And it be that nigga at the library or wherever the fuck. It be the bus driver who's steady looking at her a certain way. It be the nigga at the restaurant that she go to every time you cancel plans with her ass or whatever the fuck. It be the nigga from high school that sent her that one text every month that she been ignoring. Now look, she done respond to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Revenge too. Yeah, they cheat out of revenge. Of course they do. Of course they do. You see, that's not really a man thing too much. Men ain't gonna really cheat out of revenge. Women gonna cheat out of revenge. But it's really only revenge if somebody finds out. If you fuck somebody to get somebody back and that somebody don't know that you fuck somebody to get them back, then you ain't really do nothing. You just fucking. Let me pull it back. If you get revenge by fucking somebody and the person that you get revenge on don't know that you fuck somebody to get revenge on that person, then you ain't really getting revenge. You just fucking. But I could dig it. Revenge is cheating. Sure, it's cheating. But if the person don't know that you're fucking to get revenge, it's still cheating. Sure it is. But is it really revenge? Like, who did you get back? Like, the person don't know that you got them back. Who did you get back? If you smack me in the face and I'm like, I want revenge, I got to smack you back or some shit. You got to know I hit you. I just feel like you coming at me tonight, Carrie. I just feel like, yo, I just feel a way. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to what I'm talking about, though. To be quite honest, there's a line that seems to be crossed all the time. And that line is men feeling like I should be allowed to do this, and women feeling like I should be allowed to do this. Men feel like, no, you should not be allowed to do it. And once you do it, this whole shit is over. Women feel like, yo, you shouldn't be allowed to do it. And if you did it, why would you do me that way? And that's being honest. I know a lot of y'all real tough. And it's like, yo, a nigga cheat on me and this shit is over. And I know a lot of y'all will stick to that. But a lot of you women, because you're softer, not weaker, just softer, and you love harder, you'll give the nigga a chance a lot of the time. Maybe not most of the time, but a lot of the time. And you give him a chance. But if you're not going to completely get over the shit, then you shouldn't give him a chance. You should just let it go. You know? Again, I got to go back to Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. I got to go back to T.I. and Tiny. You know what I'm saying? They had a baby outside of their marriage, and that marriage seems to continue to work. You know what I'm saying? But it can't be clean. Like, it can't be peaches and cream. there got to be some sort of beef. Like, I'm sure when the shit hits the fan, I'm sure one of the women bring up, yeah, nigga, that's why you cheated on me. Like, yeah, I'm going to spend that $10,000. Shit, you cheated on me. Any fucking thing. No, nigga, I want that seat at the movie theater. Shit, you cheated on me. And be shit like that. Yo, you open the door, expect for me to walk through it too. If you can't handle that, then don't cheat. Because it's bun for... Okay, I can dig it. No, listen, I agree. If it's good for you, it should be good for me. And vice versa. So I could dig it. But I think we both know that there are people out there who, you know, they'll deal with somebody cheating on them. Especially when it comes to cheating and having a baby outside the marriage or the relationship. Cheating is one thing. Having a baby outside the relationship is another thing. I don't know if I could deal with it. And if you can deal with it, you know, more power to you. I'm going to see y'all next time, though. Peace.